Hello loves, welcome back to my channel, The Cockney Crafter. I'm Ali and we're back with week 4 of 52 weeks of memory keeping. So, the big question for me this week is, what do you do when you haven't done anything all week? Right, because I haven't felt very well. Tried to start the week with some positivity about going to the bipolar group. That the week before I was the only one that turned up, and when I turned up to this one this week, no one at all turned up, not even the doctor running the group. So I sat there for 40 minutes getting more and more stressed, and then I went home. And then on Wednesday I received a letter telling me that the Monday group was cancelled, but there's a different group somewhere else, not in the mental health unit, that was starting on Tuesday the 22nd. Now remembering I received this on Wednesday the 23rd, so that stressed me out as well. However, I got another letter a day later saying that it starts on the 29th. So they obviously realised they sent out the letters too late when no one came. And so that's what's happening. That's my life at the minute. I'm starting a new group about social anxiety and stuff like that on Tuesday. So I haven't done much. Things like that really drag me down, and I tend to just go within myself. I could speak to people about it. I tend not to. It's not really a choice as such. I just don't do it. I don't like it. I don't know. I just don't do it. So anyway, how do we do a journal when there's nothing to journal about? So what I'm thinking, what is the start of my process, I did get given some photos this week from around my mum's. This is me and my dad in the 70s, right? And my dad's been gone just over 5 years, and I do often think of him a lot. And this week I've had a bit of a bug as well, so I've been quite run down, and I think what happened with the mental health unit made me feel worse. So I haven't really done any crafting. I haven't been anywhere. I haven't done anything with my partner. But I have been thinking, obviously, a lot. We all sit and think about one thing or another. So I've been thinking about my dad. And so I thought that is going to be the basis of this week's journaling. I just want to line that up properly. These are quite sticky. I got them in Happy Mail from my friend, and they are gorgeous. They're so good. I really enjoyed using one last week, I think I did, or maybe the week before. And yeah, I thought it turned out really nice. I might even do another bit up here. I'm only doing the one page this week because, yeah, I haven't got enough for a double page spread. And also, this journal wasn't made with 52 double page spreads, you know, for every week of the year. So some weeks I will only do one page because I'll only have room to do one page unless I add in flip outs and stuff like that. But yeah, it's perfect for the weeks where not a lot has gone on. And oh, hang on, I want to ink that outside edge, don't I, as well? And yeah, I could barely fill one page, I think, let alone 2 this week. So that all said and done, I hope everyone is well and that you've had a good week. My week hasn't been terrible, but I just haven't done anything, and I haven't really wanted to do anything. Right, let me grab a bit of scrap paper. I'll just grab this so that I can tuck a bit of glue on this little tiny bit. I think when I tore off the backing, I must have took off the glue from that edge, but that's no drama. I protected the rest, and let me grab a pair of scissors. Yeah, I'm happy with that, like that. Right, what I did get this week are these little frames, look, and they are, it says, featuring a design adapted from an original textile in the Victoria and Albert Museum, which I love anything like that. And look at that fit, that is perfect, isn't it? I was really lucky with those. I ordered some stuff on a website which had a sale, and it's called Every Craft's a Pound. Not every craft is a pound, like everything, but most things are, and a lot of them are less. I think these in the sale was like 30p, which ain't hardly anything at all when you're getting such a fantastic thing like an original textile from some time in the past. And yeah, look at that, that is beautiful. Right, so I'm going to put me and Dad, I think we'll go up here. Right. So yeah, I bought those, and I bought quite a few other things, like I got some paper pads, I got a massive 12x12 with some gorgeous designs for £1 in the sale. Like £1, that is fantastic, isn't it, for a 12x12 paper pad? I was absolutely over the moon with that. Well, I was pleased with everything, because who don't like a bargain, like when the sales are on? It's just so cool, isn't it, when you get stuff that some of the things, like when you've seen them earlier on, like last year, and you think, oh, I love that, but it's really expensive. And then you go back and they've got a sale on and it's so cheap. I love that. It just really makes my day. So yeah, little things have given me pleasure this week. Just the little things, you know. So, right, I really like how that looks, of me and my dad with our 70s clothing on. But yeah, so that's us. Right. Now, because my group that I was doing was cancelled because of low turnout, I didn't need the booklet anymore, so I'm starting a new one with new pamphlets and things this week. So I cut out a couple of the pictures. I don't want to use them all. Kind of like this one, especially with the colour scheme, and with the anxiety being a ball and chain, because it really can be, guys. Like sometimes it's awful. It stops you doing stuff. It stops you talking to the people that you love about how you feel, because you just don't want to bore them really with your negative stuff. So sometimes you just hold it in, or even if you want to talk, sometimes it's so difficult, you know, to say to anybody, I'm struggling, my mental health ain't great this week or this month, you know. And it's been a rocky start to the year for me. Don't get me wrong, I've had some lovely times already, some fantastic times. And I am very lucky that I have got love around me, with family and friends, my partner. Like my online friends that I've made through doing this YouTube channel are the most supportive and lovely, caring and kind women that I feel privileged to have met and be having this wonderful friendship with, you know. Denise and Amy, sometimes like a little message just lightens up my day when I hear from them. They really are truly wonderful friends, so caring and kind, and have told me, look, you can always talk to us, always here for you, you know. But sometimes it's difficult to just say, you know, but which is why I find journaling so important, you know, and so helpful. Right, I've got that there like that. Right, I'll just move my little pack of envelopes out of the way. Right, I'm liking how that is so far. What did I get this out for? Yeah, I got this in Happy Mail, some lovely tissue. I think from Denise. Yeah, I'm sure it was from Denise. And this is 10 rules for coping with panic, right? So, what I had the idea of is just folding this up, you know, and right, I want to need it to be a bit skinnier unless I go here. I know, right, I've folded her up into thirds, and I'm going to do the same again so that it's now quite small. And what I thought was, I will make this look like a tag to go in a pocket. So, right, am I going to go right through the words? If I do a couple of really tiny little cuts, I'm not even going to get my little guide out. Just a couple of little tiny cuts like that. I won't lose any of the writing. And I thought what I could do was, if I just decoupage this piece here, so I'm going to move my journal out of the way for a second. Right, let me save the page. Let's grab a post-it. I'll put my little unicorn there. I love those post-it notes, aren't they cute? And I love anything unicorn. My girls are always buying me unicorn bits and bobs. I'm so lucky. And I'm not going to need a lot of this. But I thought if I just stick this on one side, then it just looks like a tag. But it's really a sheet giving me advice on coping skills, which is perfect. Sorry for the rustling, I was just putting the rest of this away. So, silly me, I've got a double piece, but that's fine. Yep, I had a double piece, but that's fine. I'll just cut that like that. Now, I'm going to do this with glue sticks. Don't be wet glue, wrinkling everything up and warping this or making the print run. Sorry about my bracelet on that glass then, that sounded horrible. Right, it's well coated in glue. And these are just cheap glue sticks from the pound shop. I get 5 for £1. And they work just fine. Right, so. Oh, you know what I've done? I'm such a donut sometimes. Right. Good job I cut that extra bit. I just stuck it on upside down. What am I like? Right, that is the side that's got to be facing up, the shiny side. What a volley. I feel a bit like that this week as well, like brain all over the place. I've done that quite a few times with different things, just done something completely backwards and then thought, oh, that should have been the other way around. But yeah, I've done a little bit of work. I haven't done much crafting. I've done a bit of sewing, making covers for the journals that I'm working on. I had all the material picked out already, and I just had to make like sort of a patchwork with it. And so I sat one day this week and did that, and yeah, it passed the time and it was quite enjoyable, and it wasn't anything too taxing. But other than that, I haven't really done the crafting this week. Now, see, that looks great, because that's going to look like a tag in a pocket, but really, it's my coping skills. And look, I haven't really cut into the words, which is perfect where I went so small with my little nicks. So I'll just grab a couple of paper clips for the minute to hold it flat. It's going to be a pocket. I picked out this. Yeah, these are the other things I bought from the craft shop, online craft shop, Every Craft's a Pound. I got 6 of these little 10cm by 10cm books for £5, and they're perfect for like little pockets on the pages. Like they're only paper, but yeah, they're perfect for things where a lot of the designs I wouldn't have wanted a great big paper pad. So they're just perfect for little right, calm. I tried to say sample and sampler at the same time, and I said sample. So, oh, I haven't said, the reason I've picked this paper to do the tag is because we have a little bit of snow this week, and this, I don't know whether you can see on camera, it's got tiny little snowflakes. It's meant to be like a Christmassy paper, but it's perfect for this week because it's not got things like Santa on or any other Christmassy vibe stuff. It's just got the snowflakes, and yeah, we had a little touch of snow a couple of days this week, and I thought that would be perfect. And it's nice and thin, as I said, to not bulk this up, so it can just look like a tag. Right, I'm using some washi that I got sent to me from Denise at Wonderbar Crafts. She did tell me she's in the process of setting up her shop, and I do hope she'll have lots of these in because they're fabulous. She sent them to me in Happy Mail, and it says a gift that's a little wishy-washy. And I thought the colours here with the blues and like the copper colour go well with our frame. So there's little bits of copper colour in there with the blue pattern, so I thought that went really well. So I'm just leaving that out of the way for a little while longer because I only want to decorate the top because I want it quite flat. And matching those frames, I've got some little flowers. There's a few different patterns. These ones match, obviously. There's a few others, and I thought maybe put a couple of flowers at the top. I might have a big one, a smaller. And I also got these. Look, these are gorgeous. I like making things like this, but these are such a good price. I think they was 50p, and they've got those wonderful textiles. That one would be great. That I thought I'd buy them because yeah, I do normally make that kind of thing, and I wouldn't normally purchase that. But yeah, it was in the sale, and they were such a good price. And as I said, the patterns that are those vintage textiles, that just sings to me, something like that. I really like the idea that this was a textile way back in history on probably some like posh gown, or maybe like some, I don't know, curtains in a stately home or something like that. My little imagination runs wild with things like that. I really enjoy them. Right, so that's that. Right, so I thought that one's mainly hidden, but this one I could stick a flat back pearl in the middle. I don't trust the little gluey dot on the back of those. They seem to fall off after a little while, so I'm just putting a little dot of glue on my pearl that I've managed to drop. Oh, that's it, I've wiped that off. I'll just grab a wet wipe. Well, I would if I could see them. Oh, I know where they are. I'm still getting used to it. I just bought a new art cart from Hobbycraft. They've got a sale on at the moment, and they're £25 instead of 50. And I bought a lovely pink one to match my room that I'm slowly but surely decorating. And yeah, I put my wet wipes on there on the cart to be more handy and right next to me. But yeah, that only arrived this week, so I'm still getting used to that and forgetting that I've put things in a handy place rather than in a drawer. Right, and that will still, oh hang on, yep, that still opens fine. So if I'm stressed out, I can read what's on there. And I thought as well, I cut this out, it's like a button that says don't panic, and I will put that on the bottom. So on the page I'll make the pocket a bit deeper than that, so it just looks really pretty, but when I pull out the tag, it will remind me don't panic, and remind me what it is, because later on I could forget that I've just put my coping skills sheet and made it into a tag. So this will be a good reminder for the future. Obviously I'm not going to forget right now, but yeah, later on, looking back, when this is all complete and old, I might need a reminder. Right, I'm going to put that there, right at the very bottom. I thought that looked quite cute, that don't panic. But yeah, I don't want the page overrun with all this stuff again, like I said last week as well. I think the thing is, I've been pretty good without any groups or support for quite a while now. I have done those kind of things in the past, but I was offered this new thing, and then it was happening, it was not happening. It was, I went there, I plucked up all the courage, and then there was no one there. And then, like, getting a letter saying, oh no, we've had to cancel it through lack of interest, like for people not turning up. So I might have that up the top here, because it doesn't completely hide me and my dad, just that side of the frame. But I don't know, let's see, I would need a bit of space. Maybe we'll go down here. Yeah, I think I will. Right, yeah, so I think all that sort of messing me about, it's on, it's off, you know, I've turned up and there was people there, and the following week there wasn't. Yeah, it's sort of, I'm just using this as a guide so that I don't cut it too small. So I'm going to want it about there. So we'll go a little bit more just to be on the safe side. Right. I think that will probably fit my little tag or faux tag. I think that'll fit that just fine. Right, and I'll ink with the blue this time. I don't need to put more on my little sponge. I just bought a pack of makeup sponges a while back, and you get about 30 in the pack for £1 in the pound shop, of different like shapes and sizes. They're mainly like this, these wedges, but yeah, there's some round ones, a couple of other ones, and yeah, I've got replacements for these to put different colour ones on when I'm using different colours. But yeah, I haven't got as many replacements as I have ink pads, so these are perfect, especially the ones that you're not using all the time. Right, that's going to go in there like that. Okay, right, I've got to be really sparing with my glue so that I don't make the pocket too small. Where's that white? That's it. Just cleaning off that. gloopy glue from the top so that I can get a real thin line. Well, I hope I can. Right. I'm not the best at keeping my hand steady, but we'll do the best we can. That's all you can do, innit? Do the best you can and hope that it goes okay. Right. Do you do that? Take the lid off something for like 2 seconds and then, oh, do I want it over it? No, I don't. Right, yeah, we'll go there as close to the edge as I can. I know I'm hiding a bit of my guy now, unfortunately. I didn't plan this out too well, did I? It's because I haven't planned it out at all. I just cut out a few bits last night when I was thinking, oh, I haven't got anything I can do. And yeah, that's going to be fine. That fits in like that. Yeah, I quite like that. Right, and then when I take it out, I can still see that's my little guy there. And yeah, that's that part complete. Right, so I want stuff up here. What have I got? I've got this that's too big, so I cut this out. It says I've got 99 problems and 86 of them are completely made up scenarios in my head that I'm stressing about for absolutely no logical reason. That's me to a T. But yeah, I'm not using that, so I'm going to throw that away. I don't need loads of this stuff. Right, goes in there. I want something on here. Let's have a think. Oh, I know what I thought of as well. I found this little dangly. I've got a few of them that I took off of a necklace, and I thought I could use a bit of denim and put it on here and make like a sort of hole to dangle this from. But I've never punched through denim, so I need you to bear with me. Right, I don't know if to stick it on first. But then if I do that and I ruin it, what I'll do is I will just stick the top together for a sec. In case I do ruin it, it's not on the page and then I've got to try and fix that error. So, normally you know if you watch me, I just wing it, don't I? But yeah, which I am doing now. We're just following that process of the way my mind works. Right. But I've never punched through denim with my hole punch. Oh, it's nerve-wracking. What if it all goes wrong? Right. Oh. Did it do it? Well, sort of. Let me grab my fabric scissors. Right. Yeah, look, I've definitely got a hole there. Right, let's grab an eyelet. Don't matter what colour. First one that comes out. Right, gold. Oh, please work. Right, what way? I want it round that way as the front. Oh, I really hope this works. But I'm going to have to pull this towards myself because it takes every bit of my strength to close those things sometimes when they're on card. But on fabric, especially denim, this is going to be hard. So I'm just pulling it towards myself so that I can press down as hard as possible. Oh no, look, I've done something to the thing. Right, we'll give it another go, but if not, I don't know, I'll have to leave that idea. I thought it was a little cool idea. Right, let's make sure the whole thing goes through. Right, we're there. Push it. See, now I've pulled it out. Right, the whole thing's through. That's what I think the problem was just now. And every time I'm putting it through, I'm pushing it out. Right, let's try and go in at a different angle. Sorry, this must be mind-numbingly boring. watching me struggle with this, right, I reckon I should turn the camera off and then try my best to do it and be right back. Okay, so it's not so boring to watch paint dry, I'll see you in a second. Bye. Okay, look, and what do you know, that took me literally 2 seconds. As soon as I turned my camera off, it worked first time. Right, I had a little eyelet. Oh, here she is. I've got my little eyelet. I just need a couple of pairs of pliers. Okay, so most of you know this, but if you're new to using anything like this, never pull the it's not called an eyelet, is it? Jump ring. Never pull the jump ring apart. Twist it. Oh, look how shaky I am. That's it. Just twist one part towards you, and then once you've got it on whatever you're putting it on, twist it back again. So I've got that in there. Back. Yeah. So I pull it towards me, get it in, and then push it back to where it was so that they meet and they're flush. Right, that is cool. I've never done that before, but I will definitely be doing that again. And I thought I could have that poking up there like that, you see? Oh yeah, I like that. Or do I want it down here like that? Where do I want it? No, I want it coming out the top. So I'm going to be quite liberal with my glue, because remember, you're not sticking these two sides together. They're going to be either side of the paper, so they both need equal amounts of glue for this to go well. So like that, and I'm going to stick one of my paper clips on so that I haven't just got to sit here holding that. Right, I'm really pleased with that. I want something for here, so let's have a look. Maybe we'll just make a little bit of a collage. Now I could bring in some green, because there are bits of green there as well, and there's a bit of green here. So I could bring in some green. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of bits that are green that I like the look of. As I said, I've got nothing really to journal about other than feeling anxious and stressed and receiving some photos. So that is literally all there is to this page. But on the positive side, and I do try and ever be the optimist, even though I will work myself up with anxiety about different things, there's a new group starting Tuesday. It's more local to me. I haven't got to trudge all the way up to the hospital. I can just go really local. It's about 10 minutes when I'm on my mobility scooter. So, right, like that, and that like that, I think. So yeah, it's not taking so much time out of my day. Like the one on a Monday was an hour and a half, but it took me like between 30 and 40 minutes to get there and to get home, and that's not including if you've got to wait quite a while for the next bus, you know, to get on that. So I was losing my Mondays really, because getting up early to make sure I had enough time to get ready. I can't stand being late for anything. That's one thing about me. I do like to always be on time, or a little bit early really. And so you can imagine how stressful it was when I get to somewhere early and I'm sitting there waiting for it to start for ages, and there's only me. Or like the following week I'm sitting there waiting and the actual thing I'm waiting for never came. I ended up just leaving after leaving my name and who I was waiting for's name at the desk and saying, look, I'm really not happy that I've waited 40 minutes for nothing and I'm going home. So yeah, those kind of things really do stress me out. But crafting is like my therapy, and I should have done more this week to help myself feel better, but I didn't. Right, I really like how that looks. I think I want something on here as well, so I'm going to have a little look and then I will be right back again. Right, so I found a couple of things. I found this little card that says expand. Allow your angel to take you out of your comfort zone so you can develop further. Yeah, and I need to remember that it's okay to step outside your comfort zone. And I found this as well that I must have printed off ages ago. To accomplish great things, we must not only act but also dream. Not only plan but also believe. So, I think I want that there. I'm going to go round just with the blue. So yeah, I had all those sort of things that was stressing me, making me feel anxious or angry even, like when I was waiting for nothing on Monday. But I overcome them. Yeah, I didn't do a lot this week, but I'm optimistic that the group I'm going to on Tuesday, that might be better for me, because as I said, it's nearer and it's only an hour a week and it's for 12 weeks, and so I'm going to give it a chance, and hopefully that will be the one. This one went wrong for a reason, didn't it? You know, people didn't turn up. It probably weren't going to be that good. I was just turning up because I feel bad if I start something, I want to finish it. So I want this, but I don't want it to go over the words. I might have to make it a little bit smaller, but not a lot. Let's see. Will that fit there? I don't want to go over. I could just take a little bit off here. And yeah, who knows? Next Sunday I might come back with really good reports of what happened on Tuesday. If it don't seem for me, I'm not going to get too hung up though on not completing it, because I think I've been much more productive, much more creative when I haven't had all this worry that I've had for the last 3 weeks about all of this stuff, this group and everything else. You know, I've got a mark there. I bet that's from a nail varnish. I do that sometimes. I'll scratch it across something and it'll leave a line. So I want to put something else there. And it was a bit blank anyway, wasn't it? So we'll have a little look. I don't want another flower because we've got those. Let's see. Right, so I think I'll use this. It says class book, and as always, the one thing I have done all week is read, because I read a lot. I rarely watch TV. I did the other week because it was a Harry Potter special. Okay, so my camera just cut out, so I took that chance to just ink around the edges of this book, because I was just saying, as always, that is one thing I do when I'm feeling good, feeling bad, feeling indifferent. I always read. So I just inked around the edge of that, and I'm going to stick that there, I think. And then I just took the time while I put the camera on charge for a couple of minutes. I'll put it on properly in a minute when I've finished, but I didn't want to lose my mojo completely and leave this. I just wrote out week 4 on a little blue piece of squared blue paper and inked around the edge, and then I've just got this lovely peacock like bluey green, and I thought it goes well with both the colours, and I am just going to stick that lace here at the bottom, and then I think we can pretty much call it a day, you know, because I'm just checking what side. Sorry if I'm putting my head in the way. Right, because we've filled the page, we've put my dad, so it shows I was thinking about him. I've mentioned the stress here, and on my little fake tag here, and I've given myself some positive affirmations to help me through when I'm thinking about how this week has made me feel. So I'm very happy with that, and of course I've done my little trial of, oh, I nearly set us all on fire then. I've done a little trial of punching through denim, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. And because it's denim, now it's been glued and it's got that, it's quite stiff, so it will stay sticking up for my little dangly. So yeah, if you haven't had much going on this week, I had nothing, literally nothing, and you can still make a page for your journal. So as I've said before, your life don't have to be all like wonderful days out, holidays, doing everything amazing, and that. My life ain't like that at all. And I'm really pleased with this page. I think it looks really pretty. I love the colours. It's funny how I've gone for lots of blues this week, and yeah, maybe that is another reflection of how I've been feeling compared to other days when it's all been pink and hearts and flowers, and yeah, it's still pretty blue, but it worked. So that's me over and out. Oh, look at the wax there. Thank you for watching and being with me for this week, and I hope that next week we've got something a bit more, you know. I'm going to put myself out there because I'm going to read this over and over until it is my affirmation that stays in my brain. You have to step out of your comfort zone. So let's see what I do to step out of my comfort zone by next week. Okay, see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and leave me a comment and let me know how your brain goes, or what you do when you've got absolutely nothing to say or do, you know. So yeah, I'd really like to hear. Thanks again. Love you lots. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.